Listen up, people. Yes. Man, when I heard this story, if anybody wants to check it out, or if you don't, doesn't matter. But this is a cool story, and if you don't believe this man, then you know what? There's something wrong with you. And this is proving that ghosts do exist. And like I say, you don't believe this man, you better hope you don't get your lights punched out. Tully, that's right, baby. One of the original tough guys back in the day. One thing you don't do is touch that man's lollipop. When he's looking at you and talking to you, you friggin' obey. I used to watch a lot of his shows back in the day when I was a kid, mind you, because I used to love his tough guy atmosphere. And he'd come out with some one-liner jokes too, man. He's a cool dude. But I was damn impressed with this dream. I mean, it wasn't even a dream. I meant to say I was impressed in this ghost story. And, I won't explain all of it if you want to check it out from the man himself. But literally, he got a ride by a ghost. I mean, that's pretty much all I say. This man actually got a ride from a ghost. Because he ran out of gas. And I have to go back and look into the area to where he was. But I guess the man died within that area. But I want to look deeper and more into it, and it's from New York. And we know, damn, New York got a lot of tales of probably death, murder, and all types of crazy, insane, say so, death. But that's right, you want to question this man and tell him, a ghost of name real, probably hallucinating on drugs. I'd love to see the person that would go up to this guy. I don't know if he's still alive. And I forget when this date was. I forgot to press that little arrow over there to bring up the date when this was published, but I'd have to look to see. I think he did die, but to hear this guy talk about a friggin' ghost, man, wow. I was impressed. I'll tell you right now. Very impressed. Because like I say, you want to tell this man he didn't see a ghost? You want to tell this man he did not get a ride with a ghost? Oh, I would love to. I'd pay to sit there and have some. If he was still alive, I'd pay to have that person say that to him and have an argument with this man. Give me one moment. I'll be back. I gotta pause. So, once again, as I was saying, I would pay big bucks. Anybody to say, as so a scientist or some non-believing jerk crew that's gonna sit there, oh, the supernatural is not real. The supernatural is, give me a break. You're hallucinating. I mean, there have been types of people that come out with the damnedest stuff. And I mean, that's just ridiculous. So, I'd rather everybody watch this episode themselves to get the full details. So, I mean, you check it out right there. Sherlock G, I guess, posted that one. But I'll tell you, if I ever encountered something like this, man, and I mean, I will say this, and this is what you would look for in a ghost story is right if the voice of a person just sounds abnormal. Literally abnormal. If you ain't never heard a voice, like the skinwalker stories of people and how the skinwalkers mimicking voices and stuff like this. You got people saying, oh, it sounded like my friend or my family member, but the voice just wasn't right. So you would put that in your head and say, so if you broke down for gas or whatnot, and say, so if you're in a house and you just something talks to you. I've had a friggin' voice talk to me and literally say my name. But because of the simple fact that, like I said before, I didn't pay attention to ghost stuff when I was a drunk. And I just had, took a day off from probably a 2-day drinking binge. And I was like waking up, and I might have been at my old bedroom in Devlin Passway. I'm trying, oh man, I just can't remember, and I wish I would have documented that, but I didn't. Because I remember, my name, Archie, is like, I'm looking around to say, what the and there's nobody there. Nobody there. Just nobody there. And it sounded like a woman's voice. So, I don't know. I'm about to wonder if it was like my aunt. Because if I think right, and if I want to say, that might have happened around the time my Aunt Linda died in 1995. So, it's tough to say though. Because I kind of remember being in one of my old bedrooms on Devlin Passway. So, I wish I would have documented it. I wish I remember. Like I said, I wasn't thinking too straight because of the goddamn alcohol. Document the place, the time, and then I could have went back to that place at that exact moment or time. Say like a year later or something. But, I screwed up. So, voices though. That one was a pretty normal voice that said my name. But Tully here friggin' said the voice was, high-pitched. Just sounded creepy, he said. So, yeah. Things you just don't think of. Because all in all, he said, oh man, I thought I was just getting a normal ride to the gas station, from a nice person giving me, a hand and everything and blah, blah, blah. So, sometimes, you're in that state of mind where you're like, oh man, I'm out of gas. I'm in the middle of New York. He's probably thinking I could get shot around here. I get goddamn murdered, mugged. So you're not thinking with a full deck when someone comes up and says, hey, you need a ride, get your gas station. It's like, oh yeah. But for a goddamn ghost, to come up out of nowhere and ask you for a ride. That's just literally insane. And when you get in the damn car and you're being driven around, it's even more insane. Just like people with the hitchhiker stories. Talking about how, oh, I saw this person in the middle of the night. Oh, shoot, I thought I'd give them a ride. Shit. They're hitchhiking. Then they bring me to a freaking graveyard. They get out. I'm looking. Say, oh, wow. Then he disappeared. Ah. Damn. what the question is how this happens and what kind of state of mind you're in. So, I mean, if you're in the middle of New York, I'm sure anybody feels helpless. Feels like, oh man, I gotta get some gas, you know, I gotta do this, I gotta get a ride, man. I'm in the middle of the city, or middle of upstate New York, or, you know, wherever the case may be. I wrote down the island, I guess. Something Island Passway that Tully spoke of, so that's what it was. I wrote it down. I gotta look it up on Google Maps. Check that out. And and I also found another Brandon Lawson article that came up in 2018. You want to talk about things being changed, huh? But anyways, like I said, I gotta map out the area where Tully Suvalas said he had this encounter. I just like to, because if it's strong area of, say so, where the dead could be, oh man, another to-do list item on the map. Love to friggin' encounter this and go there and try and find it my damn self. So, but other than that, like I said, check out this interview. And you know, I'd love if like I said, I thought I saw that he passed away. I'm not sure, but if this man was still alive, I would have loved for someone to tell him to take a lie detector test. Because his story, man, and how he came out with it, and, you know, how he spoke of it, it was downright, you know, sincere and in depth of what he was feeling. And I don't think the man lied. No way. No way. Like I said, if the man was alive, if he's alive, I'd like someone to say to his face, stick that lollipop right in your eye. You call me a liar? One of the original tough guys, that's right. Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna go look up some old TV shows on YouTube and check them out. Because I haven't watched this guy in a long time. I think the last show I probably mid-80s. Something came on TV and I was watching it. Always looking to say, what the fuck? This guy with a fucking lollipop. I think that's what attracted me to him. As soon as the guy kicked your ass, he got a lollipop in his mouth. Now that's what you call badass. I would have loved to have seen him stick it in someone's eye. Here, you son of a... The lollipop in your eye, punk. But check out the story, man, and get the rest of it. And what had happened in the story, wow. It's just insane to think that this happened. It's insane, but it's also like, yep, y'all gotta believe. You all can't take for granted what lies beyond the afterlife. Oh, hell no. You better believe. And when they want to make themselves known, oh, they're gonna do it. So, I mean, this ghost had a tragic ending. And I think maybe I can safe to say that he wanted to do one good more thing in life. You know, due to the technicalities of his death. And it wasn't good, I can tell you that. Shoot. Check it out. And all of you don't know who Tully Suvalas is, you look up some of his old shows and you watch them. That's right. Get yourself a lollipop. Also, stop watching. This man ain't no joke. Man who just look at you and talk to you. Don't even have to lay a fist on you. And you'll be all intimidated. That's right. Tully suvalas, baby. That's one of his famous words, baby. That's right. Check it out. Out.